Hello everybody, how's it going? And I've got a new video out for you today, trying to stay somewhat consistent with these uploads. Video editing is pretty fun, right? You can take any sequence of videos, images, sound effects, music, overlays, and make them into whatever you like. The only limit you have is your creativity. There are no rules really. Well, unless you have a client who's naggy, on your back all the time. But most of the time you can do whatever you want to portray a message or a story to the viewer. The possibilities are endless, so it's no wonder that people from all around the world want to become a full-time video editor and have this as their job for their career. And that's what I did. I went from a dead-end job to becoming a video editor full-time. So today I'm going to tell you how to get started as a video editor and make it your full-time gig, even if you have no experience and have never edited a video before. Be your own boss, edit videos, and most importantly, make money doing it. Step 1, you have absolutely no experience, you've never edited a video before. Don't worry. Get yourself started on any kind of video editing platform. Premiere Pro is what I use. Final Cut is also really good. DaVinci Resolve, that's absolutely free. It doesn't matter what you're editing videos on, just make sure you're editing videos and you're getting started. Once you found your video editing software that you want to use, edit as many videos as possible and watch tutorials from YouTube. I started out watching tutorials from Peter McKinnon because he's quite funny, he's got a nice personality, and they're quite easy to watch. It's not like you're constantly watching a screen recording and following along. It's a bit more interesting than that. So now you've got to edit as many videos as possible. Set yourself a target of how many videos you want to edit a week. When I started, I edited a video every single week, and that made sure that I was constantly editing and constantly learning. And I think if you don't have that target of how many videos you want to edit a week, you could quite easily burn out and do like 4 videos in the first week. And then, you know, the next week, you're like, oh, I'm a bit tired, and you do 1 video. And then after the next week, you know, you do none, and then it just spirals and you're not editing constantly. So make sure it's manageable and you can achieve that target with whatever, you know, commitments you've got. And at this point, don't concentrate too much on money because that's not really important. We're more focusing on learning our craft. Edit as many videos as possible. As I've said before, edit videos for a YouTube channel, edit videos for your family and friends, edit videos for people on Reddit, edit videos for your dog if your dog wants a video. Also, it's quite nice at the start if you're not making too much money from it. I know it's quite nice not to make much money. I know that doesn't make sense, but hear me out here. It means that you can be more relaxed with the videos. And if you don't have a big, massive client who you're charging an arm and a leg for the video, they're gonna be more chill and they're gonna be more, you know, nice to you if you make a few mistakes, which you're gonna do at the start. Like, don't be too hard on yourself, and you don't want a big, scary client on your back who thinks the world's gonna implode if this video doesn't go out tomorrow morning. It's quite nice not to have that pressure on you at the start. And I know it might seem like bad advice to not worry about the money at the start. I know everyone's got to earn a living and, you know, people have got bills to pay, rent to pay, you know. But when I started out learning and was just editing as many videos as I possibly could, I still had a full-time job alongside this. So I think that's a really good way to do it. At this point, it is really, really useful if you have another flow of income, such as a full-time job, such as a part-time job, you know, passive income, whatever kind of money you've got. It's nice to have that as a fallback, because even if you were trying to make as much money as you could at this point, you're probably not going to be making that much money because you've just started video editing. Your skills are not going to be that great. So just concentrate on getting better. Don't worry about the money, and the money will come later. Trust me. Money, money, money. All we need to do at the moment is concentrate on learning, getting our foot in the door, meeting some people, you know, people you can learn from. Just become a better video editor at this point. That's all. And these experiences of editing for people and editing for a client, even if it is just your dog, he gives you more feedback than you think. Is only going to be beneficial down the line, because when you are charging a lot of money for a job, you're going to know how to do it because you've done it multiple times before. And now that you've started to get a few skills, you're getting much better at video editing, it's time to get yourself a portfolio. You can have a look at mine here if you want to. People need to know what videos you can do, what kind of work they can do, and it means that you don't have to reach out to every single client that you work with because there's no way to find you. If you make a portfolio, as many people, as you can attract can go and have a look at your portfolio all the time. And there you go, you've got a job without having to do anything. It's really useful, and if you want to get anywhere as a freelance video editor, you need one. It's like having a shop on a high street. People walking past, they might be interested in something from Tesco. They can go in and have a look. A great way to make one is with Adobe Portfolio. It's actually free with the Adobe Creative Cloud, so you don't have to pay any extra money if you're already paying for Premiere Pro. And we love free stuff here at Joe Edits. You can also use Squarespace, Wix, Weebly is that one, any other website builder package. Don't want to promote too much of them because it's not sponsored. Not going to give free shout outs here, except I just have, but And if you want to look a bit more professional, you can buy your own domain. They're very cheap. I think they're normally about like £5 for the year or something like that. It really depends on the domain that you're buying, how popular it is, how many people want that. But I've got the domain joeedits.co.uk. Don't have the .com, that's not me. I wanted to get both, but I couldn't. Anyway, you don't need to know about my domain troubles. If you want to buy a domain, you don't have to. Just makes you look that tiny bit more professional. But I'll tell you what is essential, making sure you have your very best work at the front and center of your portfolio. Personally, I only include the best videos on my portfolio. I don't put everything I've ever edited on there because I've edited some videos that I don't really want clients to see. They're dodgy. I mean, that sounds very dodgy, haven't I? Oh dear. Just, videos that aren't my best editing. The client might have wanted stuff that I didn't think looked good. It just hasn't ended up as good as I want to. We're not all perfect. I've edited bad videos. And I don't want clients to see that as the first impression of my video editing skills, because I'm a lot better than that. So I only put my best videos on my portfolio, and you should too. I would also keep it short and sweet. I wouldn't put too many videos on your portfolio because clients might get overwhelmed with too much stuff to look at. If you've given them 16 videos to watch through, they're not going to watch all of them, unfortunately. If they're 10 minutes long, that's 160 minutes. That's nearly a film. I would say normally a client will watch through about 3 videos max. So it's your job to make sure that those 3 videos that they pick to watch are the best videos that you have. Definitely with a portfolio, go for quality over quantity. We want to impress a potential client as quickly as possible. And also we want to make sure that it's clear for the client to be able to contact you after they absolutely love your work. We want it to be very easy for them to, write an email, contact you on Instagram, contact you on Twitter, whatever they want to do, give them all the options, every single way that they can contact you, so that whatever's easiest for them, they can do. That is it with a portfolio. Basically, all you need really is your work and a contact page. That's it. Step 3. Now that we're a good video editor, we have somewhere to send clients to see our work, we need to market ourselves. We need to get ourselves out there as much as possible and make sure people know who we are and they can see our work. It's all great, having the skills, having the portfolio, but if no one's going to that portfolio and seeing your work, you're not going to get any clients, unfortunately. Twitter's great, LinkedIn's great, Instagram, also great for promoting yourself. You can also do YouTube, but YouTube's a bit more effort than Instagram, Twitter. I feel like the return for the amount of effort you put in on those platforms is better than YouTube. YouTube's a lot of effort and you probably get about the same amount of clients, but it's fun. I have other videos that go more in depth about this. So click up here, or is it here? Whichever way, click it. And it's a bit more of an in-depth way on how to get clients and market yourself. Basically, just post as much as possible. Make sure people are seeing your content, other video editors, other potential clients. Post regularly, make sure people are seeing you, and then just stick to that. And people will eventually find you and it will kind of snowball. At the start, you'll feel like you're posting to no one's replying. Carry on going, carry on posting, and it will come, trust me. Just have faith. Just have a little faith. And when this does start to work, it'll be great because people will be reaching out to you rather than you having to find clients, which is the best. Trust me. Okay, and now by this stage, you should be at a pretty good place where you can edit videos, you have a good idea of how to build a client base and the basics of becoming a freelance video editor. You're well on your way at this point. Now we need to learn how to make money and know your worth. because we don't want to carry on editing videos for lots of clients, doing great work if we're not getting paid well for it, because we deserve it. We do long hours, we stay up late, we edit videos like 2 a.m. in the morning. We deserve to be paid well for it, okay? So we got to know our worth. And this is such a big topic. I'm gonna save it for a part 2 and totally deep dive into how to know your worth, how much to charge a client, how much to charge for a video. Should you be charging for a day rate? Should you be charging hourly? A full deep dive on how you should be charging people, how you should be doing, like, just basically the money side of freelancing. So if you do want to see that as part 2 to this video next week, hit the like button, subscribe, and I will make that happen for you, because you know, we now do weekly videos. What is going on? Joe edits weekly videos. Feels like back in the day when can you believe I actually went a whole year without missing a weekly upload? Now I can barely even upload weekly. What is going on? But you know, it's coming back. It is coming back. Trust me,